It's day 75 of the Hard and Holy Challenge, the 75 Hard and Holy Challenge, which means today is the last day. For the past 75 days, in all reality, it's 82 days because I had to start over on day 7 because I ate rice. I stuck to it strictly. I did a 45-minute workout every day. For the first chunk of the 75, I was really hitting it hard on the ranch. It wasn't as dreadfully hot. I mean, it was hot, don't get me wrong. And I was really getting after it. Great workout. There's Luke. Started losing a ton of weight. I'm like 15 pounds down from my peak weight since doing the challenge. And I stayed at that range, which is awesome. Then I pulled a muscle. And so started walking more. So for many of the days, it was walking at the office or here on the ranch. Went to the gym a handful of times. Did some dumbbells in the room. All right. And then the other piece is 45 minutes of spiritual work, a workout of the spirit. And that was something that I do regularly, reading the Bible, listening to inspiring motivational YouTubes. So that was good, but it gave me the discipline to do it all the time. And one of the biggest challenges was the diet. I did the paleo diet, so that along with the 45 minutes of working out every day, or at least activity, moving your body, that's in large part responsible for the weight loss, feeling great. Feel like I look pretty good. Feeling good, looking good. I did a paleo diet, and I was a 98% compliance paleo diet. I wasn't going to start completely over just because a meal that I made or going out to eat, it had butter or something, or I ordered a salad and had some cheese sprinkled on top. So 98% compliance throughout a day. And who knows if it was actually exactly 98%, but it's a challenge for me. It's discipline for me. And I knew that I wasn't cheating or scamming the system. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be in integrity with it. And but I tell you what, the hardest part of the challenge, and something that I revealed about myself through it, the hardest part was not being able to have any booze or any gummies. I'd quit kratom already. But I tell you what, there were times when I was just really feeling some strong emotions, and I was like, I gotta go for a little quarter of a teaspoon of kratom now. But, going through some trials in my life, coinciding with the challenge. In fact, that was a big part of why I started the challenge. And the not having any numbing substances or any tools for escaping was by far the most powerful piece. It's not like I drank all the time, but after we had some big mix-up in our lives and some big challenges and setbacks, I was drinking a little more often and was drinking by myself in order to deal with the struggle and the pain and the overwhelm and the stress. And not having that outlet and being forced to feel fully has been absolutely transformational. And of course, that coincided with the spiritual work. A good chunk of what I did was work through this nonviolent communication course. I still have maybe a quarter of it to go. It's a long-ass Marshall Rosenberg course. Very thorough. But that and this other book, Letting Go, and a whole lot of YouTube videos about feelings and emotion and mindfulness. And I've just been really in tune with my emotions. And there's been so many lessons that have been revealed throughout this time. I didn't prepare for this video or write them down, but one of them, this process has also helped me to slow down and to be with myself. I've gone on more walks by myself here in our beautiful back 40 at Radical Roots Ranch. What a great spot on this land. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. The sunsets are phenomenal. We're at the tail end of one. And I've just been with myself more being, more slowing down. And in doing so, through this whole process, I came to realize some pretty impactful insights. One of which was that for a significant portion of my adult life, ever since I've been so dedicated to activism, and especially since I've been in entrepreneurship and had multiple businesses and projects and homestead, family drama here and there, trying to build a community, running this giant company, is that the biggest realization is that I was so busy and so overwhelmed and so obsessed with my work that I wasn't present and I wasn't fully aware of the needs of some very important people in my life. Family, kids, my wife. And through this process and through some growth and through some shifts and changes and ups and downs, that was revealed to me. And it's been super eye-opening. It was something that I was like semi-aware of, my busyness being a problem and workaholism, but I wasn't in tune with it and I wasn't making any changes. It probably because I was just go, cannabis, gummies every day, a little bit, but still, I definitely could tell the impact that the gummies were having when I stopped taking them for the first time in forever. And to tell you the truth, for years now, there hasn't been a day where I didn't have any substance whatsoever. For the longest time, it was kratom. And then I would take breaks from kratom, but I would have more CBD or gummies on those days. And then I quit kratom, but I would still drink occasionally, and I would have little nibbles of my Delta 9 THC gummies. And then I quit that, and it's like, whoa. And I'm like anxious. I tell you what, I just get a kick out of the fact that so many of us, so many people are uncomfortable with life and just being. So much so that we have to distract ourselves and we have to numb the feelings and sensations and emotions that we experience. I mean, isn't that hardcore? And if it's not drugs or cannabis or booze, it's scrolling on social media and just banging on another form of dopamine. So man, this challenge has been absolutely transformational. Like pretty radically so. And there's all these gnats and stuff around me. I want to invite you to check it out. I'm about to finish and take a little break. I'm going to keep some of the practices. I'm going to not go back to the gummies, right? And I just want to invite you guys along. I may do the challenge again, actually. But there's probably a dozen or so people. There's like, to tell you the truth, there's about 70 people plus, maybe 80 people by now. No, there's way more that signed up. And then maybe like 100 or 90 that signed up. And then 70 actually joined the Telegram group where we're keeping up with each other. Another piece is to do a daily reflection. And we have this little format and template for it. But in all reality, it's like 12 people, maybe even less, that are actually doing it, working through it. Many people have had to start over multiple times, but they're sticking with it. We have a supportive community that are there, cheering people on, celebrating the victories, holding space during the setbacks. And so you can sign up, freedomfamilyfellowship.com/75. freedomfamilyfellowship.com/75. Like I said, man, it's been crazy impactful for me. Who would have thought? Just simply being present with yourself and your emotions, how transformational it could be. It's had an impact, positive impact on folks in my life, and spend a lot more quality time with the people I care about. And I'm still having to relearn it. I know the lessons, I teach many of the lessons, but the challenge is embodying the lesson, being the lesson. That's really where the magic's at. You can write it down, you can read it in a book, you can say, this is what you should do, here's what I'm doing, but are we really doing it? Like, are we really living it? And so the slow down, less busy, focus on what matters is the phase and the chapter that I'm in. And I'm stepping into it, I'm living it more consistently, and I'm really excited to dive like really deep on it. I've been coached by Jesse Elder for the past couple months. And we'll do these off and on sessions in person, hop on some phone calls. Dude's a total badass. And it's been just like these great insights. And last night I was talking to him, And I called them to get advice on what to do next when it comes to the private realm activism and stuff. You know, the Trinity Law Method, Trust, PMA, 508. And his message was like, what should he do next? Basically, you should do nothing. You should sit still. There's power and magic and stillness. And before you build another floor, I told him all these ambitious plans I had. Before you build another floor, you got to work on the foundation. The foundation, which is you. And that's something I know. Oh yeah, that's what I tell people. That's what I've been trying to focus on lately. Keyword trying. I mean, I've been doing better on that than I've ever done in my entire adult life, to tell you the truth. But now it's like, stillness, walks. I even debated doing this video on this walk. I still have more time to finish my 45 minutes for the day. I've done 10 minutes earlier now, 10 minutes on this call. And still got another 25 to go, so I'll have time to myself. But I intend to take more time to be still, slow down, not be so busy, and take my time to give the quality attention to the projects that I'm working on and that I have ambitions to work on, recognizing there's no rush for anything. The predator class ain't going anywhere. People that are looking for support in this freedom space, they're not going anywhere. So take more time to take this stuff, slow down, and more importantly, create the time, carve out the space to relax with myself, my own hobbies, my own chilling, sitting on the porch, relaxing, mowing the lawn more. That's my happy place on the zero-turn mower. Finally got it fixed. It was out of commission for a while. And most importantly, well, I guess taking the time to myself is the most important, and being the best version of myself, which is necessary. Having that time is necessary. But having more quality time with the people that I love. Sitting, going fishing with my boy. I bought some fishing poles. My daughter's out of town. Spending more quality time with everybody around me in my life. And just really leaning into the most important thing of all. Our relationship with ourselves. Well, our relationship with God. Our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with our loved ones. That's really what it's all about. And I lost sight of that. And it caused a lot of pain for myself and for those around me. And I don't want that. I don't want that. And so if you're like at a crossroads in life, if you're struggling, if you're leaning on booze or other substances, if you feel lost, if you have overwhelming emotions, you don't know what to do, if you just went through a trauma, if you're going through a breakup, if you're in a new relationship, whatever it may be, and I invite you to join the challenge. freedomfamilyfellowship.com/75, completely free, no cost. Join the challenge, super simple, not easy at all, really freaking hard. That's why it's called 75 Hard and Holy. But it's simple, and I promise you, just like it was for me, it'll be transformational for you. So check it out. This is John Bush. I had a great time, a great ride. Definitely not gonna slip up on anything in my last few hours before midnight tonight. But I wanna thank you for being a part of this freedom community, and I'll invite you to follow along in our journey with our 508 Private Realm Church Freedom Family Fellowship. The best way to get involved right now, besides coming to one of our in-person little farm gatherings, is to do this challenge with us. freedomfamilyfellowship.com/75. Promise you won't regret it. All right, peace and love.